So the other day, I had a great meeting with one of my favorite clients, and at the end, after we talked about their financial situation, they said, "Hey, I got a question for you. My daughter has a couple $1,000 bucks. She's in eighth grade. She should start to learn about this. What do you think? You willing to talk to her, or, or what have you?" I was like, "Mr. Client, of course I am. I think this is such an invaluable skill, and I think she's going to learn so much from this." And so we're going to set up a time to talk about her making my maybe my youngest, smallest client, but still, the beauty is a fewfold. And here's what I think she will get out of this relationship and learning investing so early. So first of all, she's going to get a great resource in myself and my company that can help her as she grows and over the next decade or so gets out of college and starts to earn real money. So one, she'll definitely get that relationship, which is invaluable. Next, she's going to get confidence. So we're going to get her invested, and she's going to get confidence about the markets and a knowledge base that, quite simply, is always driven me nuts. Isn't taught in school at all. Maybe good for us, but nonetheless, I think people can be empowered by being somewhat knowledgeable in this. And so she's going to start to learn at a very young age something that most of us still haven't been taught or is still taboo. And she's going to get into that early. So that's a huge benefit. But the number one benefit she's going to get, I predict, is something called she's going to get comfortable being uncomfortable. She's going to have her couple $1,000 and she's going to think it's fun, and it'll go down and it'll go up and it'll go down and it'll go up, and she'll start to get used to it. She'll start to build up a callus. She'll get numb or comfortable being uncomfortable, I like to say. And what this will teach her about investing is invaluable. It's probably the number one factor and number one reason people fail when it comes to investing is they get emotional. They do things that they know are not the right thing to do, but they're so tied to this stuff, whether it's because they were burned in the past or they don't have a long history. And when it happens, a lot of people can overreact and make detrimental moves to their investing. Whereas this young lady, she is going to build up this immunity. She's going to build up this toughness when it comes to investing, and understand that her few $1,000s is going to grow over time and grow nicely, and she'll add to it. And so I think that's the biggest benefit she's going to get, which is building that tolerance, because behavioral finance, which is sort of in vogue world in my industry, is about all the traps that our behaviors and our emotions lead to when it comes to investing. And it's not healthy for most people. And she's going to, on top of it all, she's going to prioritize saving and investing and see the power of compounding and what it's going to do for her. And in 50, 60 years, she's going to be in a fantastic position. I actually use an analogy a lot of times, which is I'm a terrible golfer, and I'll go out and play with a friend who barely plays, but they played growing up, and maybe it's 20 years since they played any meaningful golf, and I'm there hacking away, and this friend of mine will go out and they'll start the first few holes. They're rusty. They're spraying it all over the place, but by the back nine, they got it. What happens is their muscle memory comes back. They know how to self correct. I don't when it comes to golf. I do when it comes to investing, and most people don't when it comes to investing because it's a relatively new thing and it's hard to teach people, especially at an older age after habits and proclivities and biases have taken way. It's hard for them to go back to the muscle memory as a youth because they don't have it like I don't in golf. So how this plays out for this little lady, I predict a very successful future for her. She's going to learn the basics of and fundamentals of investing. She's going to have a great resource, and I am a big advocate for educating our youth on investing because it's going to lead to a much better future for her, for her family, and for many others. So, hope you like this little tidbit. Let me know I or any of my colleagues can help. As always, I'm Andrew Rosen, president of Diversified LLC. Stay wealthy, stay healthy, and stay happy.